Hello, this is Sharon. Today we will do some yoga together. Let's begin in a seat. You can either sit cross-legged, leg extended, or in a kneeling position. For any reason, if you need to sit up on a chair, please feel free to sit up on a chair whenever you feel ready. Take a moment to gently roll your shoulder. Maybe roll your head around. Shake out your hands. Take a moment to close your eyes down whenever you feel ready. It's okay if you prefer not to close your eyes down too. Whenever you feel ready, draw your left hand on top of your chest, right hand on top of your belly. Taking a moment to feel the nature of the breath, to feel the length of the breath, to feel the capacity of the breath, to feel where the breath is coming in and where the breath is going out. Feel the pathway of the breath. Slowly breathe in all the way. Slowly exhale all the way in again. All the way out. One more like this, all the way in. All the way out. Take a moment to focus on the pattern of the breath. Feel the natural pattern of your own breath. And if you can, throughout the practice, keep the focus on the breath. Whenever you feel ready, if you feel comfortable, start to extend your arms all the way up towards the ceiling with the eyes closed or open. Exhale, slowly round through the spine. Inhale to lift your chest and arms up. Exhale to round. Inhale to lift. Last one, exhale to round. Inhale to lift. Slowly draw your arms down by your side. Inhale, lift your arms forward. Exhale, bring your arms all the way out towards the side or towards the back. Slowly come all the way back to center. Try to touch your opposite shoulder. Inhale, start to lift your arms out towards the side or towards the back. Exhale all the way in, touching your opposite shoulder. Last one, open all the way out, maybe towards the back. Exhale all the way in, touching your opposite shoulder. Keep touching your opposite shoulder. Take an inhale, lift your elbows all the way up, lift your chest up. Exhale to round. Inhale to lift. Exhale to round. One more like this. Inhale to lift. Exhale to round. Gently come all the way back into your neutral spine, letting go of your arms. If you need to shake out your shoulder a little bit. Start to roll forward. Plant your hands down and your knees down to find your tabletop position. You will keep your knees under your hips, your wrists roughly under your shoulder. Take an inhale, lift your chest all the way forward. Exhale to round up your entire upper back. Inhale to lift your chest up, tilt your tailbone up slightly. Exhaling to round. One more like this. Inhale, chest goes all the way forward. Make sure you are pressing down through your hands. Exhaling to round. Slowly come all the way back into your neutral spine. Start to extend your right leg all the way back. You press through your right heel, flex the right toes towards the knees. Notice you are trying to go for length rather than height. Your leg is roughly hip height. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Now squeeze your belly a little bit. Maybe walk your left hand forward, or start to lift your left hand all the way towards the front edge of your mat. Extend your arms and your legs. Take an inhale here. Exhale, draw your elbow to tap the knee. Inhale to extend. Exhale to tap. One more like this. Inhale to extend. Exhale to tap. Slowly draw your left hand down. Extend your right leg all the way back. Now you bend your right knee. Draw your right leg out towards the side. Start to draw a couple circles with your right knee. Draw the circles in both directions. Maybe 5 to 10 times each direction. Make sure you are still breathing. And whenever you feel ready, lower your right knee down. Sit your hips towards the heels. Slightly shake out your hands. Whenever you feel ready, roll forward again. Find your tabletop. Knees under your hips, wrists roughly under your shoulder. Take an inhale, lift your chest all the way forward. Exhaling to round. Inhale goes all the way forward. Exhaling to round. One more like this, all the way forward. All the way rounding up. Come back to your neutral spine. Squeeze your belly slightly. Extend your left leg all the way back. Flex your left toes towards your left knee. Stay here for one big breath in. One big breath out. Now you can come up to your fingertips of your right hand, maybe slightly walk forward, or extend your right hand all the way forward. Stay here, breathe. Keep pressing through your left heel. Take an exhale, bring your elbow to tap the knee. Inhale to extend all the way. Exhale to tap. Inhale to extend. Exhale to tap. One last one. Inhale to extend. Exhale to tap. Planting your right hand down, extend your left leg all the way back. And then you take your time, bend your left knee, draw your left knee out towards the side. Start to draw some circles with your left knee. You can draw big circles, you can draw small circles. Take time to feel your hip here. Make sure you draw circles in both directions, both clockwise and anti-clockwise. Take your time to breathe. One more breath in. One more breath out. Slowly lower your left knee down. Sit your hips towards the heels to find your child pose. And you will be in this child pose for roughly 5 to 10 breaths. In this child pose, take time to feel the breath again, to feel the length of the spine, maybe to feel your arms, your wrists, your legs, taking a moment to reconnect yourself to your own body. 3 more breaths here, in and out. No rush at all. 1 more breath. Slightly pick up your forehead, look towards your fingers, spread out your fingers, press down through all 10 fingertips, roll forward, tuck your toes, lift your hips up into your first downward facing dog. If you need to bend the knees, you can bend the knees. You can lengthen your hips up as much as you can. If you need to walk or move a little bit, feel free to shake out your legs or your head. Make sure you are still breathing. Slightly lift your hips up, tailbone up a little bit. And whenever you feel ready, look towards your hands. Walk all the way forward towards your own hands. Hold on to opposite elbows, slightly dangle yourselves here left and right. Make sure you relax the neck. Relax the head. Taking 3 more breaths here, in and out. And then whenever you feel ready, let go of your hands. Slowly roll yourselves all the way up to stand. Inhale to lift your arms all the way up. Exhale to fold all the way down. Hands to your mat or your shin. Press and lengthen your spine all the way forward. Exhaling to fold. Planting your hands down right in front of you. Step your right leg all the way back. Drop your right knee down. Inhale to lift your arms all the way up towards the ceiling. Lengthen your entire arms up. Push your belly in slightly. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out. Plant your hands all the way down, framing your left foot. Tuck your right toes. Lift your right knee up. Step your left leg to meet your right leg into your first plank pose. 1 big breath in. 1 big breath out. Take an exhale to drop the knees down. Slightly bring your shoulder forward. Bend the elbows, lower all the way down towards the mat. Squeeze your middle upper back. Lift your chest all the way up into your low cobra. Exhale to lower your chest all the way down. Slightly push with your hands. Move your hips towards the heels into your child pose. 3 breaths in and out in your child pose. Whenever you feel ready, lift your hips up into your downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths in your down dog. Press through your hands, support yourself with your legs. Lift your tailbone up slightly higher. Inhale, look towards your hands. Exhale, walk. If you prefer to jump, you can jump forward. Slowly roll yourselves all the way up to stand. Inhale, lift your arms all the way up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Hands either to your mat or your shin. Press and lengthen your spine all the way forward. Exhaling to fold. Planting your hands down, step your left leg all the way back. Dropping your left knee down. Inhale, lift your arms all the way up into your low lunge. Lengthen your spine all the way up like you want to touch the sky with your hands. Big breath in. Big breath out. Exhale to fold all the way down, framing your right foot. Tucking your left toes. Lift your left knee up. Step your right leg to meet your left leg into your plank pose. Take a big breath in. Take a big breath out. Slowly drop your knees down. Move your body forward. Bend the elbows, lower all the way down towards the mat. Squeeze your shoulder blade. Lift your chest all the way up into your low cobra. Exhale to lower your chest all the way down. Slightly guide your hips towards your heels to find your child pose again. Take 3 breaths in your child pose. Slightly lengthen your tailbone towards the heels. 1 more breath in. 1 more breath out. Whenever you feel ready, rise all the way up into your downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Start to lift your right leg all the way up towards the ceiling. Draw your right knee all the way into the nose. Stepping your right leg in between your hands. Drop your left knee down. Inhale to lift your arms all the way up to touch the sky. Now you draw your left hand forward, right hand back, twisting towards the right side. Swap your hands, right hand goes forward, left hand goes back, twisting towards the left side. Left hand goes forward again, right hand goes back. Right hand goes forward, left hand goes back. Last one, left hand goes forward, right hand goes back. Big breath in, big breath out. Bring both arms up towards the ceiling, take a big inhale. Exhale to fall all the way down, framing your right foot, tucking your left toes, lifting your left knee up. Step your right leg to meet your left leg into your plank pose. We stay here for 3 breaths this time, in and out. Squeeze your hips slightly, keep your shoulder on top of your wrist. Exhale to drop your knees down. Shoulder goes slightly forward. Bend the elbows, lower all the way down towards the mat. Squeeze your middle upper back, lift your chest all the way up. Exhale to lower your chest all the way down. Slowly guide your hips towards your heels into your child pose. Take 3 breaths in your child pose. If you need to stay here longer, feel free to stay here as long as you need to. Or whenever you feel ready, find your downward facing dog. 3 breaths in your downward facing dog. Start to lift your left leg all the way up towards the ceiling. Bend your left knee, draw your left knee all the way towards the nose. Stepping your left leg in between your hands. Dropping your right knee down. Inhale, lift your arms all the way up towards the ceiling. Take time to draw your right hand forward, left hand back. Twisting towards the left side. Left hand goes forward, right hand goes back. Right hand goes forward, left hand goes back. Left hand goes forward, right hand goes back. Last one, move your right hand forward, left hand towards the back. Lift both arms all the way up towards the ceiling. Exhale to fall all the way down. Press down through your hands, tuck your right toes, lift your right knee up. Step your left leg to meet your right leg into your plank pose. We stay here for 3 breaths again. Make sure you are still breathing. Use your belly to help you a little bit. Exhale to drop your knees down. Draw your shoulder forward. Bend the elbows, lower all the way down towards the mat. Squeeze your shoulder blade. Squeeze and lift your chest all the way up into your low cobra. Exhale, lower your chest all the way down. Guide your hips towards the heels into your child pose. Take 1 inhale in your child pose. Exhale to roll up into your tabletop. And again, keep the shoulder on top of your wrist, your hips slightly on top of your knees. Take a moment, bring your chest all the way forward. Exhaling to round. Inhale, go forward. Exhale to round. One last one. Inhale goes forward. Exhale to round. Slowly sit your hips towards the heels. This time you sit onto one side, lengthen your legs out, slightly shake out your legs, or you can bend the knees, have the feet as wide as the mat, slightly swing your knees left and right into a windscreen wiper. Do this as much as you need to. Make sure you are still breathing. And then whenever you feel ready, come all the way back to center. Slowly lie your body all the way down towards the mat. Draw the knees all the way up towards the chest. You can roll yourself left and right. You can draw some hip circles. You can draw some ankle circles. You can do them all together in one time. And then whenever you feel ready, plant your feet down. Draw your right ankle on top of your left knee. You can stay here in a figure 4 shape, or you can start to thread your hand in between, holding onto the top of your left leg, or the back of your left thigh if you prefer. Stay here for 5 breaths in and out. If you prefer to close your eyes down now, you can close your eyes down. One more breath in. One more breath out. Slowly lower the legs all the way down. Plant both feet down. Draw the knees in towards the chest again. Use your right hand to hold onto both knees. Start to guide the knees all the way down towards the right side, finding a twist. You can draw your arms out like a T shape. You can bring your arms overhead, or you can come into a cactus arm. Take 5 breaths in and out. And whenever you feel ready, slowly bring the knees back to center. Maybe draw some circles again. Shake out the legs if you prefer. And again, if you like windscreen wiper, you can windscreen wipe the knees left and right. And whenever you feel ready, take your time. Heel toe your feet in. Draw your left ankle on top of your right knee, figure 4 on the other side. You can just stay here, or you can start to thread your hands in between. Bring the legs closer towards you, holding onto the top of your right thigh, right shin, or the back of your right thigh. And we will be here for 5 breaths together. You will be able to feel your hips slightly. Don't pull your hands too hard. One more breath in. One more breath out. Taking no rush, slowly let go of your hands. Planting both feet down. Draw knees in towards the chest. Hold onto your knees with your left hand. Guide the knees all the way towards the left. Arms can be out like a T shape, can be overhead, can be a cactus arms. Make sure you are still breathing. Feel the spine. Relax the knees. Let yourself breathe. Taking one more breath in, one more breath out. Whenever you feel ready, slowly come all the way back to center. You can pull the knees close towards the chest, or you can hold onto the outer edge of the feet. Draw the knees in towards your armpit, into your happy baby. You might be just able to hold onto your shin, that's totally fine. You can stay here, or you start to rock yourself left and right. You can rock as long as you need, as long as you prefer. And whenever you feel ready, slowly land into your Shavasana, your final resting posture, lying all the way down towards the mat with the eyes closed. You can stay in this Shavasana as long as you need to. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.